questions from parents. What do you do and say to my kid? So I'll tell you a couple of things tonight. We'll go over a couple of things. First of all, I love your children. Second of all, much of the time, I even like them. But you know what I mean. I've been doing this stuff forever, so my experience I use for them. I'm the street, I'm not the classroom. I work in the classroom, I'm comfortable in it, but what I want them to learn is how to do this professionally. Whether it's music or something else, I want them to learn how to be professional people. And I want them to create successful, satisfied adults. And they're going there. A big band like this has certain elements you must have to be successful. One is a lead trumpet player. That player has to lead the entire band. Second is a great drummer. Third is the heart of the band, which is a bass player. Now that doesn't diminish anyone on stage or their role, but if you don't have those three elements, you don't have this kind of an ensemble. You also have to have a great lead alto player, because the saxophones tend to play a lot of solos. A soli is the whole section playing as opposed to a soloist. You also have to have a good lead trombone. But everyone in the trombone section, and if the saxophone are not playing solely, they're the worker bees. The trombone players support the trumpets, support the saxophones. But without a great rhythm section, good pianist, a good drummer, good bass, a good guitar, it won't happen. But without the lead trumpet, it isn't going to happen. Now in this band, a big band also has improvisation. The main jazz chair is the tenor saxophone. And we have two exceptional tenor players. Our lead trumpet player, both our drummers, and our tenor player are leaving us this year. This band could not have been what it is and where it's gone without those remarkable, exceptional players. That doesn't diminish anyone else. This is the finest team of musicians who play jazz in this school since its inception. There may have been better teams. Many of you have not heard a couple of the tunes we will play tonight. Some of you may have heard it if you went to the Jazz Festival. Many of you haven't heard any of them. Some of you may have been one of the earlier concerts where we did Sweet Georgia Grumm. We're going to play that again tonight. It's not going to sound at all the same. They have come to a place that is way over the sum of the parts. Every member of this group has worked hard on it. And when they haven't, I've let them know it in spades. But they work hard. The first tune we're going to play is called My Man Bill. It was written by Rob McConnell. Bill refers to Bill Basie, Count Basie. Count Basie was the inspiration for many musicians. When Rob McConnell, who was Canadian, was in New York in the late 50s, he was playing with the likes of Maynard Ferguson, etc. And he heard Basie's band live, and it changed his life. He had heard recordings up to that point living in Canada. He heard the band, and that changed the way he thought about the music, even though he loved his music. Basie was a neat guy. I was privileged to know him for almost 28 years. And he would sit over there on piano and listen to the greatest bands swing their butts off and just have a blast playing. Our pianist, Tyler Sim, is remarkable. He's an amazing young man. When we did Jump Jive and Wail, the guy came up to me and said, "Who's that piano player? He's unbelievable. What is he, 11 years old?" And ever since then, I say to Tyler, "You're the greatest 11-year-old piano player I've ever heard." But anyway, I want you to enjoy this tune. It's got a lot of soloists in it. Rob McConnell became the epitome of the big band shout. The shout chorus is usually the last part of a big band arrangement, and it just takes the roof off. And we have this tune has 3 shout choruses in it. So as you're listening to it near the end, listen what happens as it terraces up and tears your hair up like it did mine. See? Okay, so this is My Man Bill.